That's right, chaos with so many potential ramifications. Keith Bogue has, of course, been covering all this in Washington as well. Keith, what's important here?
Well, the important thing is that the White House is in a crisis and it's not managing it well. It's not an overstatement to call it a crisis. After all, the president fired his national security advisor this week, and they've only been in office for a month. And nor is it an understatement to say that they're managing it badly. They haven't even been able to keep their story straight about why General Flynn was fired in the first place. Yesterday, the White House said it was because Flynn had lost the trust of the president. Today, the president said that Flynn was a wonderful guy, that he'd been undermined by the media, whom he called the fake media, and by criminal leaks from the intelligence establishment. So it's as though Trump isn't even conceding that he, in fact, had to do with firing General Flynn. And all of this is happening in an atmosphere of confusion in the White House. There are reports pretty much every day of competitions among the White House, the senior White House staff, rivalries about who really is in charge there, who is the first among equals. And all of that is happening in a background where, as one senior military official pointed out this week, the government, the executive of the government, is in this unstable situation while the country is at war.
You know, the questions about Russia specifically, how dangerous could they be to the White House?
Those questions are probably the most serious threat to the White House. They go back to the campaign, you'll remember, Peter, when Donald Trump was unwilling to answer any questions about what his relationship with Russia was and why he was so friendly with Vladimir Putin. And then when he became the president, he continued in that vein, even when the intelligence community was bringing him evidence that the Russians had tried to interfere in the U.S. election. That's a national security issue. And because it's a national security issue, you see it's beginning to get bipartisan support to get to the bottom of it. And if Congress does get to the bottom of it, depending on what they find there, the implications could conceivably threaten Trump's presidency.
All this just 1 month in. It's amazing when you think of it, right?
I don't think we've seen anything like this before, and even the biggest naysayers about Trump couldn't have anticipated anything happening like this quickly.
All right. Keith, thanks very much. Keith Bogue in Washington.